became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And away we go from Nashville. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
DK on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking.
Ward taken right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
Right back to Pollard. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Titans have a first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you know this? All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Intended for Taylor
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
10, set.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now we're on here with Blake Corum. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 37 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford buying some time right. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Corum will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
280. Stay 50, stay 50.
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19 sight. Let's go.
1st down throw here for Ward. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Cowboy.
From the gun, it's Ward. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's Cox. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
On fourth down, Ward. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Set up the screen here for Corum. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the pistol, here's Corum. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
22.
Stafford from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Use your left, lady. Like 7.
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing fourth down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Sanders sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 28-yard line.
They give on second to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They send a man in motion. Catch made to right side by Nakua. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Going on 1st down with Cora. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there.
Monday. Double right.
Motion man sent left. 3rd and long for him here. Cut out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw.
Yeah.
But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right, because as fast as these defenders are, they can recover and go get it, which they did right there.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's got it in the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Out left. Ironman makes the grab. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Ward off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Wide open down the field, and he has it! Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans reduce the lead to just 4. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Rig, Panther 11, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, start. Let's go.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. That's a nice run in there, gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Get it. Bronco 80.
There he is on 3rd and short. Connection is made. Iomana. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Now Ward. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on third and long. And he sails that one over the end zone. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up fourth and long. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. It's a 38-yarder for the left hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He gets this one in the cooler. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down, Rams.
Lady! Omaha, ready, move!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Zero! Red 80! White!
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
180! Hey, 5-0! 10! Alert!
Here he goes, third and long. There's a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Ward in the pistol. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. He manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set.
To the air with Ward. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Not taking any risks here. Keeping this one on the ground. Breaks free in the center of the field. To the 25. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
So we'll We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Blake Corum now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
59.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. To get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
Get it.
They run the counter to Pollard. Breaks the 10. He's got space ahead. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He's able to hit Ridley. Complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Ready. Ready.
The middle, here goes Pollard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. And it is good. No problems there on a shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson, and it sets up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, if the big play is down, the seam or big tight ends a favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Without sets, this is 3rd and 5. To throw, here's Wilson. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to go. It's Wilson. He finds Adams, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Wilson to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Wilson on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Sticking in the air with Wilson. He connects downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23. Once more, it's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Wilson now from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Titans are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Ready?
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
Ready?
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Here we go, here we go. 68.
They'll air it out on third. Pass complete to Robinson. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
Okay, ready?
All set now. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, 18, 5 here. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. No throw. 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Back. 19, 18. Warrior 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Out left, Dialman makes the ground. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Again, Ward going to the air. Connects on the crosser. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 17.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors.
Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground, Coral. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Shotgun snap for Wilson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Nearly starts the drive at the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. toss. It's Pollard. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready, set up. Let's go.
It's going to throw here on third. He's got it at the 6. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to be. Snaps a little slow. And the kick is blocked. And the Rams have it. And they'll stuff out that return before it gets too far. So just a block extra points on the play. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27th. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who's got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Now he's past the 25. Devontae Adams. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Let's see what Wilson has planned here. 2-point try coming up.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Chop 60, chop 60.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get to. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First down now, ball at the 33.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans moments away from a 2-0 start.
Hold the ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They run once more to Spears. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
7 Pirates.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready,
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
New Spears on second down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
At the 16-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Ready, steady.
Third and long for him here. Connection is made. Iomana. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Good for a Titans first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans put up even more points in a win. Here's Slide to try the point after. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Titans make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
79 Broncos. 19.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There was a window there for a moment. Boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Tiger. 19.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Nakua here. He's got it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Puka Nakua. And now they face second down.
Trap 60. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Mustang Viking 18.
They put Adams in motion left. Throwing on third, Wilson. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they give to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.